Alright, so off the gate I want to say that this is a manga that I'm really excited to talk about right now. It is called Smokin’ Parade, and chapter 1 just got me so motherfucking hype. I know in the description I'm about to give you guys that you're gonna probably say, oh, it's action and violence and shit like that, but sometimes you need something like that, alright? And sometimes you need something real motherfucking hype. This is a manga from the creator of Dead Man Wonderland, which was a very awesome and exciting shonen manga as well, although at times, for the majority of it, I thought, why the fuck is this shonen? This shit should be seinen. And this manga takes that to a whole other extreme with chapter 1. So basically, the main character, 15-year-old boy, on his 15th birthday, his life went to shit. And I kid you not, I'm trying at the very best not to spoil everything, because I really want you to check out chapter 1 and get your own excitement and your own buzz on off of this shit. But it takes shit like the first episode of Full Metal Alchemist, where like, you know, my arm and my brother, and makes you think, damn, Ed, you ain't have it that bad compared to this motherfucker, because I mean, just holy shit with chapter 1. In a nutshell, in this particular world, people get transplants, to get body transplants or whatever, and it's a lot more of an easier medical procedure. Like literally you could have a transplant and in the same day be walking. So you would think that that would be, you know, oh shit, that's exciting, that's fucking cool, right? But there's a big consequence to it, and this manga demonstrates just that, where people fucking go batshit crazy. And what happens to the main character, like, I'm gonna give you a little bit of spoiler and then I'll give my reaction to that. 3, 2, 1. He goes home to his sister that had a transplant in her legs, and she kills her friends, has their organs and everything just hanging out there. She's completely psychotic, and then chops off his arms and his leg, and is still going crazy excited. Like, yeah, this shit is fucking crazy. Okay, the little spoiler over. And pretty much this group that they hunt down these people that I think they call them Spider 8, Infinity 8, something along the lines of that. They come in, busting in, going crazy, blazing guns, and something about the main character that I like already much, much more than a character like Ganta Igarashi. Not that Ganta Igarashi was like, you know, a horrible character, but he was one of those characters that was kind of like a punk and a pushover and a pussy and stuff like that. He only stood up for things when it was really push came to shove. This main character, I mean, from the beginning of the chapter, motherfucker's jumping off a roof because he has this weird sense of justice based on the household rules that he has in his mind. And, I mean, he's down to ride for people he cares about. The shit that he sustains in this chapter from this group, even after, it's like, take, for example, one of your family members that you love absolutely dearly, you would do anything for them. If they basically were trying to kill you and butchered the fuck out of you, would you still be there, like, trying to save them from people coming after them? Like, no, right? This motherfucker's just crazy. And just honestly, this first chapter, I cannot stress to you how fucking excited I was reading it. It was awesome. I don't know if it can sustain the amount of intensity and insanity that this first chapter was with, you know, the following chapters or whatever, but I can tell you that first chapter, my impression was this was a great first chapter. It was even more explosive than chapter 1 of Dead Man Wonderland. And Dead Man Wonderland has a very fucking hype start, but just, I don't even know if this will ever be animated. That's how gory and violent it was. It was really fucking out there, but it was just hype and insane, and I can't wait to see where it's gonna go. Now, based off of the color picture we've seen of the main character and like his arm being in pieces or whatever, I'm guessing he's gonna have some prosthetics, and going into a little bit of theory territory, I could potentially see him having maybe some of those transplants that they do, but maybe of like his sister or something along the lines of that, and I can see maybe some sort of Ken Kaneki Rize shit going on in his mind and some demons that he has to conquer, because at the end of the day, for me personally, some of the stuff that I love in anime and manga is when those tortured souls, that they have something inside of them, whether it's a nine-tailed fox or some crazy ghoul bitch or whatever, like, that they have to overcome, or a hollow spirit, something like that. Like, I like shit like that, and I definitely could see something going that route, especially with this whole thing that once you get these transplants, shortly after you get fucking nuts. And I could also see him joining this group, the Jackalope, I think they're called, the Jackalope Parade or something along the lines of that. I could see him joining them for whatever the case may be, because at the end of the day, they're a group that hunts down these beings that are going fucking insane and shit like that, because they could take a lot of damage, which, I don't know, just the action, the art. Oh my gosh, I gotta talk about the art real quick. This was not a case of like going back to the roots or whatever. Like, this was Dead Man Wonderland on its top-notch game that they brought forth with this first chapter. I cannot stress enough, go fucking read Smokin’ Parade chapter 1. If it goes downhill from there, then so be it, but at the very least, chapter 1 was fucking badass, and I absolutely loved it. 9 out of 10 for that first chapter. Granted, you would argue probably a little bit too much violence and gore, but fucking hell, this took Dead Man Wonderland and said, Yo, bro, you kitty shit right here. That's how exciting it was. I found it fucking insane that the main character in his past, it seems as though that was his mother that would, as a baby, strangle him and call him a monster. Like, what the fuck? I mean, that's kind of reminiscent to a certain, very, very certain degree as far as Dead Man Wonderland, how Gonta had that weird past with his mom and he didn't quite remember it. He would just get flashbacks. So in that regard, yeah, but who the fuck just sits there choking their baby? You're a fucking monster. Like, yeah, that's turning him into a monster, so it makes you wonder about his past as well. But if you read Chapter 1 of Smokin Parade, let me know what you guys think of it. Are you excited? Did it outdo Chapter 1 of Dead Man Wonderland? And if not, again, I strongly urge you, go check out that chapter. That's all I have for this first impression. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, if you could do so as well, that'd be amazing. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. And go check out Smokin Parade, okay?